Alright guys, first things first, the plan is we're just going to finish the health check for the tune, so the remap, and then what we're going to do is we're going to connect the DynoPro to the wheel. We're going to roll it back, we're going to weigh the vehicle on the scales so we get the weight for the DynoPro. Then we're going to get the files off the ECU, and we're obviously going to get that remapped. We're going to go for a drive, get a power run on the DynoPro, bring the vehicle back, we'll get the remapped file into the system, and then we'll go for a post remap run, and then let's see what the difference is. Simple as that. Let's go. So we'll do our weight scales first. Here's our scales, we'll just chuck it on there, and we'll get the weight done, and we'll start inputting that in, and we'll connect the DynoPro up. Alright guys, we are set up, ready. Let's get the file out and then let's get it remapped. I'll show you how easy it is to get done, so let's jump on. Alrighty, we are on the system, so we're logged in. So all we do is we go over to Flex. Let's go to X3, BMW. Let's scroll down. We've got a F25 20D, that's ours. You see here the list of ECUs. So let's click into that. Whoops, let's get that up. So what we do here, we can see what our details here. We've got multiple options there. Obviously I don't have boot activated on this at the moment. I've got OBD and bench, so we just want to do an OBD read. So let's go to next. We're loading the manual. If you want to read the manual, these obviously everything that you go through, I'll just show you that, you know, you've got an OBD manual. You don't really need to do that for OBD, but obviously when you've got bench and boot, that's what you want to be looking at. So we just go next. We are here at the moment, so select operation. Let's go connect. Fasten driver's seat belt. Beautiful. Ignition on. We are on at the moment. So we're just waiting at the moment. This feels quite fast. Yes, you can if you like. I'm not going to save it at the moment. So we got successful there. Sorry for the chimes. So now we're there. Let's go for a virtual read. Basically, we're reading the maps of the ECU right now, which is the ones that we want to adjust and then put back into the system. So file's ready. Do you want to save it? So we've saved that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open that file. We're going to remap it. Obviously when you're using Flex, when you read a file and you save it, it saves all the details of the software and everything, as you can see here. So we're going to get that remap adjusted. We're going to get that file back out, and then we're going to put the file back in the vehicle. So stick with us and I'll get you up and running when we're ready to go. All right, let's set this up while we're waiting. Let's go to measure. We'll go BMW test. Now I'm using a screen recorder. I don't think it's going to be super good quality, but we will try. So that's okay, one test will do. Weight is 1841 kilos. We have wheels. I did say, well, I'm not going to lie to you guys, heavily disappointed. I just went for a drive recording this whole thing and it didn't save. So trying to get you up on the screen to show you we've done two runs. Hopefully I made sense before. I don't know if I said what I said when it didn't record, but look, you can see how repeatable it is. It's very, very close. Like I said, it's not going to be 1000% accurate. We're doing it on the road. There's some variables involved, but as long as we can get some sort of repeatability, that's all that matters. That's all we're after. We're not doing, $1 million street machines here with 5,000 horsepower. This is just for, measuring some sort of difference. And obviously that's the point of this measuring device. It's fantastic for what it is. So stick with us. We'll go back to the shop. We'll get the remap in the system. I'll show you how that's done, and then we'll go back out for another run. All right, guys, we're back in the car. Obviously, you remember how we got into it last time. So let's go X3. And honestly, Flex seems much faster than Alien Tech's KES. Don't know if I'm imagining that or not, but it'd be interesting to see if any of you guys use this, what you think. So let's go to our F25 20D. And like we said before, exactly the same as before. Let's go OBD. Just waiting for that to check. Obviously we're in a good Wi-Fi unit here. Once again, loading manual like before. We don't need to see that, so let's just go next. So connect to the vehicle. Yes. Yes. So we're doing all our stuff down here. No, we don't want to save that. We don't need to save that. So now we are done. So all we could do is go to right. We find our file that we saved earlier. There we are. That's our remapped file. So we're just doing, you can see our bottom here that we're obviously doing this. You can see what's happening, all the progress. So all we do is wait a little bit and let's see what happens. There you go, we let it do its thing. I may fast forward this as we go, but we'll leave this connected. And it's important to note, don't forget that you want to have a battery stabilizer on this, a battery maintainer, to make sure that our battery doesn't go down. You want to have our laptop on charge so everything's charged and there's no chance of anything failing or crashing while we're doing a upload, just in case we do some serious damage. So I'll let this run and I will come back when this is finished. Alright, so we are done, so let's go ignition off, press OK. Let's go ignition back on, OK. See, riding okay at the bottom, riding successful. We're just doing the final weight, so let's go ignition off. Ignition back on again, one more time. Writing finished, 7 minutes and 30. That is quick. All done. So now what we'll do, just to top it off, is we will clear all the DTCs, just in case there's any communication errors along the way. Ignition off, okay. Bring that back up and see what's happening. You can see we're clearing DTCs there. Ignition back on. All done. So now what we'll do is, let's see if it starts. Starting, no lights on. Let's go for a drive. Let's get the DynoPro back on and let's see what we get after. Okay, so we can go back into where we were before. Let's bring up our BMW test. Let's go next. Hide. Let's go measure 3. New measure 3. Let's do it. We'll just wait for this car to go past. We've just got a car behind us, so let's go. Getting close-ish. Alright guys, we are done. Post road test completed, and as you can see here, let's have a look at that. See, not a huge amount of increase at the wheels, but a good enough amount that the car feels like a totally different vehicle when you're driving it in certain areas of the actual RPM range. And look, obviously, you know, you can do, when you get these remaps done, you can do them in different degrees. Very safe, a little bit extra, you know, ballsy is the word. So you know, you can play your different levels of the remap itself, depending on what your customer's wanting or what you're wanting yourself. But I mean, for us, this is a good result. The car drives great, good increase, and we are very happy with that. So look, hopefully that makes a bit of sense, and you can see how easy and fast this flex tuning tool is. The DynoPro does a great job of actually measuring what you're doing, so it's, well, you know, this is fantastic. I think it's a great tool. And look, if you want either of these, we can supply both of these in Australia. So if you're interested in them, give us a call, send us a message on Facebook, send us a message on the website. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.